And, okay. Well, I'd like to, I guess I need to know from the vendors as well how they function throughout this. I mean, we did have long and lengthy discussions with the previous vendors when they came to present, but I know that's just really a standard practice, and sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't when, you're constantly running into problems. So.
Right, we were very firm in them being on site because we were afraid that might be an issue.
Okay. On the unflexibility of CMS on the deadline, I find that to be odd simply because we're almost a year behind schedule on verification of eligibility.
That's true.
And there was given complete flexibility in that regard. So was there ever any discussion with CMS or what was the discussion that ensued by DHS when you had the problem you faced with the RFP not going to the next vendor?
Well,
was there any discussion, dialogue on pushing that back, pushing the October 1, 2013 deadline back? Because it seems like they're flexible in other arenas, but they weren't on this.
But that's true, and nothing would have made us happier than for city has to say, well, we don't care if you make October 1st or not.
Was there any discussion, dialogue, negotiation in that regard to push them to extend that deadline?
I was not privy to or in any discussions that asked for that. But
So no, it's not happened.
I don't say that it didn't happen. I just know that I wasn't aware. I mean, I just knew that.
But you were the one in charge of this whole thing, correct?
Well, not totally. I mean, we had a management structure which consisted of a technical review board and a business review board that reported up to a governance board. And the governance board was made up of people from the DHS, Division of County Operations, which is responsible for eligibility. The Division of Medical Services, which administrates the Medicaid program.
So who's the top person? Who's the point person that was supposed to be in charge of this whole shebang? Because when you got one board, another board, all consisting of about 12 different people, who's the chief?
I was the chairman of the governance board.
Okay. So
it's kind of like this committee. I mean, you all participate and give your thought, and the consensus is what, when you make a motion, if everybody says aye, then you got agreement. So it works the same way.
Well, I understand that. However, if you're the chairman of that committee, such as this,
right,
you see a very directive chairman requesting information, making sure that we're on task, getting the information that is requested, making sure we're pursuing an objective, meeting our goal. That's the job of the chairman, making sure that we're being efficient, everything's working, functioning, managing. You have to have that leadership skill in order to pursue this.
And I assure you, I did that.
Okay,
but I didn't.
So you should have been the one saying that we need to discuss this with CMS and we need to get a deadline pushed. You should have been that person. And
normally, that's handled within the DMS, the Division of Medical Services.
But you're the chair of the governance board. Sure. And DMS is on that governance board. County Operations is on that governance board.
Exactly.
And you're the chairman of that governance board. So it falls on your shoulders.
Okay.